matching today? You are so pretty on camera. Yes, you are. We're matching. At least we tried. In today's video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to do like a bronze kind of smoky eye that just enhances the eye enough for a night out, but is soft enough for kind of a day look, for work, for anything that you have during the day. Doing eyeshadow is one of those things that actually doesn't have to be so hard. You can use tools and products that make it so easy. If you're using an eyeshadow stick, it just makes it so simple. You just swipe, you blend, and you go. So this video is going to be all about that, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do your eye look in basically, 2 to 3 steps. The hero product in this video today is going to be my By Terry Ombre Blackstar in Bronze Moon. This is number 4, and what I really love about this is that it's very blendable. The color is like sort of a grey bronze, which is actually really good for when you want to do that more smoky look. And I'm just going to quickly swatch it for you over here. So as you can see, there is that shine coming through, but look at that pigment. You're really not going to need much more eyeshadow than that to create an entire eye look. So every time you want to, do a whole eye look with one product, you want to make sure it's a really good quality product, which is why I'm using By Terry today. It gives off so much color and foil kind of vibes. If you want to replicate this look at home, all you'll need is an eyeshadow stick, mascara, blending brush, and maybe like a darker color or an eyeliner to really enhance the outer corners, and that's it. As you can see, I already have my base done. To get this exact base with the products I used, I will link the video that I pretty much do the same thing in up there or there. I'm actually still not sure what side of the screen that comes up on. And you can go there, quickly watch how I do the skin, and then come back here and watch how I do the eyes. But yeah, enough with this intro. Let's just get started. So to make kind of any eyeshadow stick really nicely to the eye and last all day, you really want to set the eyelids before you begin. This you can do with literally any translucent powder. I'm using my Crown Brush translucent powder. It's literally just a white translucent powder, and I use a brush. It really doesn't matter which one. It could just be a blending brush, and you just want to swipe that powder over your eyelids, because remember that if you're going to use a powder, any other powder that you're going to put on top of it or any other product is going to blend really well if it already has another product to blend with. So step 1, set your eyelids. And for the eyeshadow itself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it straight to my eyelids. You don't have to do that. You can actually also use a brush, but for me, because this is one I use only on myself, I can just use it directly on my eyelids. And basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to coat the base of my eye with this product until it's really colored in, literally color it in, and then I'm going to show you how I slowly blend it into the crease and really create that 2-second bronze smoky look. So as I said, I'm going to start coating the eyelid with the color, and you're going to see how much pigment this gives off. So literally on the first swipe already, the color is already nice and pigmented, and I'm covering the eyelid. Okay, so you want to stop kind of at the crease over here, and then I'll show you how you blend it upwards and continue the color without having to add it. So now that's on, I'm going to take a fluffy brush. Again, you can really use any brush for this, and what I'm going to do is start blending it into the crease. So I'm going to take my brush, and the brush has no color on it, but I'm just going to let that color blend itself into my crease and lend some of that color to the rest of the eye. So looking ahead, just so you can see, I'm just blending it. I'm doing nothing else. You go in windshield wiper motions like that. And again, it can really be any crease brush. So I'm kind of bringing that color in. And do you see that so far? I haven't added any color to the crease, but the bronze is kind of coming upwards and doing it for me. And now that I've kind of brought it into the crease, I'm swirling my brush around a little bit more and bringing more and more of that color upwards, but I don't want to lose track because I don't want to put the bronze color all the way up to my eyebrow. So I'm really trying to stay kind of where my brush dips into my crease. And every once in a while, you want to kind of look ahead, because sometimes when you're doing eyeshadow and you're like in the mirror and really close the whole time, you can't really see what the look is going to look like. So I take a step back and I think, okay, now I want to kind of blend it a bit more outwards to create that triangle on the outer corner and prepare myself for when I kind of do the bottom to really connect them. So I still continue to blend, and it's literally all about patience. If you can be bothered blending, that's when you're going to get that really nice shape. But again, you can easily just keep it on the eyelid. You don't have to bring it outwards. Once you're happy with the overall shape of the eye, I take a little cotton tip, and what I do is I just swipe it upwards to really enhance that triangle. You can, go in with many other colors in the crease and then do this, but I'm going to do it now just to show you. I'm going to zoom you in, and I kind of just swipe it really lightly upwards, just to get that control of how dimensional it looks. So I'm going to do that. Sometimes I even go at the top. And using the concealer brush I used on myself when I was doing my base, I kind of go over that, so that there's no skin showing and that it's really pushed outwards and enhanced. So now I'm going to do the same color on the bottom. I'm going to take my eyeshadow stick again, but this time I'm going to get a brush that's really small and dense, and I'm actually going to take the color off the stick first, just so that I have more control, because I'm not going to start, swiping this on the bottom and losing control of where the color's going. I'd rather have it like this on a brush so that I can really start blending it on the bottom. And start applying that on the bottom. Every once in a while when you do the bottom, you do want to stop and kind of look backwards, because it can get really intense really quickly without you realizing. So now, do you remember the triangle I just created with the cotton tip? What I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the shape I just created with this brush. So I'm following it up. And because I created that shape, I have an easy map to know exactly where to continue that shade upwards. There's almost like a little more intense line going upwards and really creating and defining and further supporting that shape. Now, you don't have to do this step if you don't have the right tools, but because I have a tiny little blending brush for the bottom, this is by Crown and it's C528. I just like further blending the bottom so that you can't really see where I've placed the product exactly. It's just kind of all blended together. So as you can see, so far I have done this entire eye look with one eyeshadow product. Now you can stop there, but if you want to make the eye a little bit more smoky, go ahead and use any kind of dark eyeshadow. I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. This one has very, basic colors, and I'm going to use the black shade over here. And I'm just going to almost use it as an eyeliner, but I'm not going to use eyeliner because I don't want it to be a harsh look. I still want it to be kind of faded and easygoing. So I've taken my Crown brush. This is called Infinity Chisel Shader, and I've already put some of my black shade on it. Literally as if I was putting eyeliner on, I'm going to trace it on the top here and blend it outwards. And I'm going to take the same brush I used on the bottom. Do you remember when I was blending it out? And I'm just going to use that to smudge this a little bit so it's not too harsh. So as you can see, this is really subtly adding dimension to my look. It's creating that smoky eye without really having to do an entire smoky eye. So it's really easy when you want that dimension in your eye, but you don't want to work too hard. I'm going to take the rest of what is left on this. I'm not adding anything else. And I'm just going to put the excess on the bottom to really complete it and connect it all together. I'm not going all the way in. I'm just kind of staying in the outer corner and connecting them. I'm now going to quickly curl my lashes and hold them down so when I put the mascara on it looks really lifted. This would be a really nice look if you're getting your makeup done, to put individual eyeshadows on the outer corner if you want to further create that dimension. And now that I curled my lashes, I'm going to use my Maybelline the Falsies Volume Mascara. This one is really good and affordable if you want that volume and lift. The brush is also interesting. It's like a nice curve that lets you coat the lashes upwards, which really adds volume. And what I do for the bottom is I actually don't dip that in the mascara again. I don't want it to be too full of the product. I use the excess on the bottom so that it's not, you know, smudgy, it's not too much, but it still kind of completes the look from the bottom. So this is the first half done with the smoky bronzy eye. I'm going to quickly go do the other eye and then I'm going to show you how I do my nude lip. So be right back. And we're back, both eyes done, and to finish off this look I'm going to do my lips, and it's going to be a really nude glossy lip. So I'm going to start with my lip liner. So I'm just going to put that on the outer corners. I'm not going to line my entire lip with it just because I want it to create that kind of ombre vibe to the lip. So I'm just going to keep it to the outer corners. So I've put it on the top and I'm going to do the same on the bottom, and I'm not going all the way in. So as you can see straight off the bat, it's already kind of defined on the outer corner compared to this side. I'm going to use the shade Controversy by Bare Minerals for my lipstick. And this one is super nude, but I'm going to blend it in with my lip liner. And I mean nude as it gets. And with a little lip brush, I'm going to take a bit of that color and apply it to my lips. So as you can see, it's super nude, but now that we have that kind of darker pencil, it's just going to blend in together and create a nice kind of shade. And on top of that I'm going to put a gloss as well. And for the top I'm just going to follow that shape. And for lip gloss, I'm going to use my MAC Lip Glass. This one is basically going to make your lips shine like a diamond, and I'm going to put that on with the same lip brush I used. I just take a little bit off and just apply that on top, and you can see that glass look. So this really helps blend the entire colour together. As a last little glamorous step, I'm going to add my Mecca Cosmetica Hydrating Mist, and this one smells like rose, which is so nice on the skin. So this is officially the final look with the eyes and the lips. As you can see, the two together really complement each other, and the eye is so easy to do. All you need is a good eyeshadow stick, a good blending brush, and blend away and you have a really nice bronzy eye. I really hope you learned something from this tutorial and you try it out yourself. I mean, why not? This is quarantine, this is lockdown. Best time to make mistakes with your makeup. So try different things, try different tools, try different products, see what works for your eye shape as well. You know, you can be a pro when you leave lockdown. But anyway, please like the video if it helped you. It really helps me when you like the video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, step-by-step tutorials, hair care routines, skincare routines, all the good stuff to do with beauty. But for now, I will see you in my next video. Bye!